Right, so as you might be able to tell by the darkness, it is the night of day 133, I think, of my attempt to plant a tree every day for 2023. So let's get on with it. Right, so tonight's planting is one that I kind of held in reserve for quite a while because I knew there would come a time when I did not have myself together for a planting. And I'd been thinking about planting this tree today anyway, but it was going to be a more complicated planting, but there's a spot that I've been sort of holding off for when I do not have a good plan and when I can plant something that will be a bit of a statement, sort of architectural plant, and this one fits that bill, and it should be quite straightforward for planting this time of year because this is a very drought tolerant plant. I'm not digging nearly so deep a hole as I might. I'm only putting a little bit of water in because I don't want it sitting wet. So as you might guess from it being in the screen already, this is a cactus. We are going with one of the Cereus species. I believe this is Cereus jamacaru, but this is a roadside nursery one, so it's hard to be entirely sure based on a cutting. But if it is that species, it should be one that does bear an edible fruit similar to the Cereus repandus that I have already planted. We will find out probably in a few years' time. Also, when it flowers, it might make it easier to tell. I don't know if this is one that is self-fertile, so it might be worth me looking out for cuttings from completely different roadside nurseries, so I can find one that is not from the same clone line as this, and then hopefully we'll get some pollination. But for now, we are putting in Cereus CF jamacaru, and we're going to be putting in Aloe cameroni, which is the red aloe, one of the native ones, which should form a nice little thicket around the base of it, and should be a nice little bit of colour while this is still establishing and still quite small. Right, so that should be everything for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and it was brief if you didn't, so it wasn't too much to suffer through, hopefully. Please tune in again tomorrow. I will be planting something else. It may again be late, I'm not sure, but we will see.